Where's my stand? Never mind.
It's a race thing.
No. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Who's up my race?
Us.
Dude, seriously, where's my race?
You two.
It's us.
It's us? Okay, so here's the deal.
There's the microphone.
I'm loud enough. Everybody has found that out during the course of this
Convention.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. And this is a panel, supposedly, right? So the thing that's going to happen in this panel is you guys have got to run this, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to get two guys sitting up here messing with each other. So we're going to need a lot of interesting questions to answer to have this dialogue between us, this conversation. Otherwise, the conversation is going to be just me and Jim.
And you don't want to see that.
Right. So, how are we going to run it? Okay, we can just start doing Q&A. It's basically a Q&A. And you don't have to line up, I guess, because I think we can hear everybody from wherever you are.
I'm going to talk loud.
Yeah, okay, go, girl. Go, girl. I got your beat on that.
Hi.
I'm telling you now.
I wanted to know if you guys had your own show, what would it be titled and what would it be about?
It would be Stephen and... We actually thought about that once. I mean, somebody mentioned it, the idea.
All the time.
Right, all the time. A spinoff of just Gemini, you know, doing basically the same thing from a whole different point of view, but then I
paid a lot more.
Right. Especially the ladies, I thought they've been watching these two great-looking guys do this all this time. Why the hell would they want to watch us?
I thought you were talking about us.
Like who?
What?
Great, we would make great hunters? We are hunters. We are great hunters.
Have you seen this show? The way I look at it, yes, we're the main characters. One of them.
Yeah, but that would be, you know, in all seriousness.
Boy, it's hotter than the inside of a goat in here, isn't it?
That would be, you know, you people who have this whole internet thing, put it out there. Put it out there. Just start tweeting or Facebooking or something, you know. There's a lot of shows come out of that, which is a damn shame. So many people have become stars just on the internet. So that sort of suggestion gives producers and directors and writers ideas. And somebody may come up with something for Gemini.
Or just Jim.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite episode that you like shooting?
Yeah, everyone that we've been in. Yeah, there's a paycheck at the end of every one. Those are our favorites.
Yeah.
Is Supernatural the first time you guys worked together?
Say again?
Is Supernatural the first time you guys worked together?
We still haven't worked together. We just
We work at the same time in the same place, but not together.
Right. But yeah, it was the first time. The Gemini
First time I ever met Stephen was on the set, and that was right before I almost walked off. It ain't working anyway.
Yeah, he was complaining to me today about, he tells me that I ad-libbed a lot, you know, because he's kind of a word-perfect actor. He likes to, you know, say the lines that the writer wrote.
You don't even like to read the lines.
Yes. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yes.
Hello.
Well, go back to what was asked earlier.
Stand up.
See, that's what I have to put up with all the time. All the time.
But, you know, reading a lot about the show, you know, we hear they're trying to do this spin-off and that didn't work, or this spin-off and that didn't work. And the minute my husband and I heard the word spin-off, I'm like, Rufus and Bobby, duh, that's the show. Like, take them
I wouldn't want the duh part of it.
The dumb part is it just seems so blatantly obvious to us.
Well,
You guys
here's the thing.
on the show. I realize you're supposed to be dead, but it's supernatural. All that stuff can happen.
Come on, let me come back.
But I wondered, like, how you get, we're talking about using the internet, how you get these ideas to say the proper people.
Oh, I bet they've had the ideas and like, nah. We have enough trouble when their guest stars.
And it's never up to us. It's never up to the actors.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. For some insane reason, they didn't pick up Wayward Sisters. And if they passed on Beautiful Women,
Duh!
Not according to my husband, he still wants to see you guys.
Oh.
you should have him talk to somebody about that. Okay. Well,
But no, seriously, like, you know, in like the Bobby Singer Guide to Hunting reference, you guys going back, you know, 15 years and all of this, it just seems like it could be a rich.
oh, hey, you get no argument here. It's the people with the money and the authority you might have to argue with.
Well, that's my
Yeah. I mean, most networks are really, really looking hard for shows with really old guys in them.
My husband actually works in TV news, and they do that a lot too. Like,
Yeah.
really ancient.
And it can still happen. There's always that possibility. You know,
Yeah.
we hold out for that possibility.
All the other actors in the world could die. Yeah. We'd be the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 shows.
Thank you. Yes, in the back, right there.
How sick are you guys of angels and demons?
How sick are we of angels and demons?
Yeah.
The check's still clear.
Yeah. You must tell you about the paychecks. We will not get sick of them. If they're offered, we're there.
No, I mean, if they want the show to be about munchkins and gophers, I'm in.
I'll play one of the gophers. Yes, here, let's go over here, right here. Yes.
My question's actually for Bobby.
Okie dokie.
What was your favorite line that you had to do with Bobby?
My favorite line. Oh, yeah, that's pretty easy. Get the hell off my property before I fill you so full of rock salt.
Yes.
I was just rewatching Supernatural, and I was just watched the one when you were the ghost in the house, and you were trying to pick up things. Was that hard not to pick up the stuff when you were supposed to pretend like you weren't?
No, you see, in the script it said you can't pick it up, so I did. It's basically you just think, you know, I followed instructions. I'm good about that. It's the German in me. Historical ripple over here. Use a little ripple myself. No, it's, yeah, you know. You just don't.
Watch it.
You see? How hard is that? Yeah.
It's like your hands going through it.
Well, you see, to film that, I actually can't do that. Because my hand hits whatever it is. So they film it without the thing there.
Okay.
And then they film the thing there, and then they mix them. So I didn't, it's not like I had to learn how to do that.
Oh, camera work.
Yeah. Okay.
The lady next to the radio, yes.
Can I ask you an X-Files question? What was your favorite X-Files episode, Phil?
The one I was in.
Actually, my favorite was working with Mitch. I absolutely adore Mitch Flaggy. Is that right?
Pileggi.
Okay, that's
Pileggi.
I loved working with Mitch. And even though that was the episode that I get killed in, Mitch and I had this big fight in the elevator.
Right.
You know, and
He was in the one you got killed in Supernatural too. Not me, it's him.
So that was my favorite episode. We actually choreographed our own fight, the fight we had in the elevator. Mitch and I choreographed that ourselves because we had a change in directors. One director came in, he had directed the rehearsal, and then he was not there the next day. So the next director came in and wanted to know, and to expedite things, Mitch and I said, "Okay, watch this," and we just did our thing. We're two tough guys. We did our thing, and it all worked out. And like I said, he's a really terrific person, human being. So that was my favorite. And I kind of liked interacting because I always interacted with Bobby. No, she's talking about X-Files. Damn it, I'm talking about Supernatural, aren't I?
It's kind of a wonder he's had a career as long as he has.
That's why I live.
So that I got a little confused. But it's still about Mitch. It's still the episode that he and I worked together in. So there.
What?
Okay, us as an audience, we relate to at least somebody on the show at some point in time. Me, I've always related to Bobby, back when he was in Bedford. How do you guys relate to the show?
Remember that part about the paycheck? I relate to it financially, economically.
And same here, but I'm also a believer in a lot of stuff. I mean, I think we as human beings don't know a lot of stuff. We think we know, so we just don't know what the hell is going on.
Some of us know less than others.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yeah, so that's the way I sort of related to it. You know, it was just interesting. I find the writers on shows like the X-Files and shows like Supernatural, I find the writers to be fascinating people. It's like, where the hell do they get these ideas from? Do they know something we don't know? You know, so that's always fascinating to me.
I guess I relate to the character I play. I like to think he's a lot like me, except smarter and braver. But other than that, I don't know. I just feel a real kinship with him, and so it's certainly an easy character for me to play. He just, it feels like a familiar old glove that I just slip into, and it's a joy to play it. Every once in a while you get a part where you go, okay, well, they should have cast somebody else, but I'm doing it, so I'll do the best I can. And I'm not, you don't necessarily feel comfortable in the character. And I was real lucky with Bobby, so I get to go to work every day. I go to work on the show feeling like, okay, I'm home. I know how to do this. This guy, I know this guy. And so that makes it a lot of fun. Hey, except on the Rufus episodes.
And my relationship to my character centers around the Johnny Walker Blue label.
Pretty much all your characters.
Yes.
If you feel like I'm watching this through a TV screen, I'm sorry.
You ought to see it from our side.
I don't feel like I'm actually here, but anyway.
Can you fly?
I was just wondering, other than your characters, who is your favorite character on the show?
For me, any of the women. Have you noticed Supernatural has some of the hottest women in television? Read those?
Yeah, I like the women. Unlike some actors on the show, I've gotten to kiss one or two of them.
And don't tell him whatever you
Not necessarily on camera.
But I kind of like this guy too. So don't tell him though.
Please don't tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, did any of that answer what you asked? Because I don't remember what it was. Oh. I like the trickster character. He's a lot of fun. Spade's a lot of fun to work with, and so yeah, I like that. I don't like any of the lead characters. I keep hoping they'll kill them off. It'll be me and Spade.
Crowley is kind of fun too. Crowley is a lot of fun for me to watch. You know, Mark Shepard is out of his damn mind. Yes.
My question is kind of related to what you were just speaking about with women. Apocalypse World Bobby seems to be rather fond of Mary in the last couple of episodes. So if there was a way for Bobby to go back to Apocalypse World, do you think he would go? Do you think he would go alone? Would Mary maybe accompany him, or would he choose to stay in this world where Mary is?
Well, I have no idea what's coming. I know enough about how television works to know that they wouldn't have hinted at that if they didn't have something in mind. But I don't know for sure. Now, I've been on shows where the character I played showed some interest in another character romantically, and nothing came of it. Hell, Supernatural with Sheriff Mills. I'm hoping. I want to see Mary and Sheriff Mills in a cat fight over Bobby. Maybe with mud. But I don't know. But my guess is, I had some dialogue in the last episode of this season about. I'm starting to like it here, which I suspect. I mean, part of the reason Bobby didn't want to leave the Apocalypse World is because Michael was there and there was work to be done. Well, now that's not so much the case. So I don't see any reason for him to go back, and that makes me happy because I don't think they're planning on spending a lot of time in that world. So I'd rather be in the on-camera world. So.
It's if I could dovetail a little bit on that in terms of my character, because they've mentioned a few times, you guys have operated out of Rufus's cabin a few times since I've been gone.
You watched the show?
And I heard. No, really, seriously. Because people will come to you and ask if you're coming back. And so you hear things about it. Like they've mentioned Rufus a few times. I think they've talked about Rufus a few times. So who knows? I mean, there's always that chance. Since they, as Jim said, since
the show won't go off.
Right. 13th season, 14?
Coming up on 14.
Coming up on 14. Yeah. But like Jim said, when they mention something, somebody's got an idea in the back of their head that may or may not happen. So we'll see. And I'd love to come back all changed. Where have I been? Where have I been? Have I been like the guys have been in purgatory, they've been to hell and back, they've been here and back.
You maybe you come back looking completely different.
Completely different,
right? Or something.
Yeah. But rest assured, I'm going to be pissed at him when I get back. We're going to have like a half a season of me getting back at his ass.
Maybe even Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah. Plus, if I've been somewhere with her, I'm not coming back.
No. Coming back as her.
I'll sue you. Sexual harassment. Yes, man with glasses, yes.
I wanted to know, we heard about the favorite Bobby line. What's your favorite line as Rufus?
I didn't have one until today, and someone did a picture. They did that picture today, that crazy picture of me.
Heyo.
The one where I say to the lady, officially, lady, it's none of your damn business. That's become my favorite line. My who? My best? Yeah.
My favorite line of Rufus's isn't in the show. So we're shooting the scene where Bobby, with the worm in his head, kills Rufus. Spoiler alert. And so as I remember this, Stephen tells the camera guy to stay on him when he falls dead. And I stab him and he falls, and as he's going down, as we're rehearsing this, he goes, "This is not in the script, you understand?" He goes, "Oh, Bobby, this is way worse than Omaha." So he does that in the first couple of takes. And then the director comes over and says, "Stephen, we're gonna try one more. That was good. That's great. That was great. That's great, man. We're gonna try one more, and this time you're already dead." So my favorite line in the series didn't get on the air.
Yeah, it was that at the end. I'm thinking we got a Castillo back there. What's up? Are you just you messing with your camera, or you want to ask a question? What?
No, my question is, actually the lady back there was talking about when Rufus was kind of telling off that old lady, the neighbor.
That old lady's about 25 years younger than us.
And both my and my brother's favorite line is when Bobby asked, "Were you ever nice?" And Rufus responds with, 1985, worst year of my life. So those of us want to know, what exactly happened in 1985?
We have no clue about a lot of the shit we say. Like he said, we read it and we say it. I didn't know I was Jewish until the third episode.
Sit in Shiva?
Yes, sit in Shiva. I'd say it. I had no clue what the hell it was. But they finally told me I was Jewish.
Now?
Right, yeah.
You know what it means now?
I think it's grieving, isn't it?
Close enough for dinner, Theo.
A lot of times we have no clue what we're saying. Yeah, we just say it convincingly as we can. As convincingly as we can. Hello. Yes.
Okay. My husband wanted to know what was Bobby's choice for in the class.
What was in Bobby's flask? You mean?
His choice in his class.
Oh, in other words, Bobby's drink of choice?
No, I think she means like in real life.
And then what's yours?
Okay, I'm sorry. I got involved in this question.
I'm sorry you got involved in this entire convention.
See how he treats me? See how he treats me?
Well, I'm not sure I've gone deep enough into the character. I can't remember if they've established what he likes to drink, but I think it's probably Scotch. But but I mean, in real life, it's usually Coca-Cola with water in it, which is almost as good as Scotch. But they don't give us real Scotch on the set, because otherwise we all start after it.
I know how to get it. I know where to get it.
Well, I don't know if that answered your question, but that's what you get.
This lady in the doorway.
What was it like working with Jared and Jensen off set?
Who?
Next time you see them, ask them what it was like working with Bobby and Rufus.
Yeah, they'll probably say the same thing.
Gentlemen back there.
A lot of shows have like off-camera pranks. So I was just wondering for the both of you what may have been like one of your favorites to do to other cast members.
You ever pranked
No,
anybody?
I was never privy. I never pranked anyone, and I was never the subject of anyone's prank. You know, my time was short-lived, much more short-lived than a lot of the other characters. So I was never privy to it. But I heard the boys were big pranksters. So
I've heard that too. That they never really pranked me other than trying to break me up while I'm supposed to be saying something serious. I say this at almost every convention, but there have been 3, 4, 5 different episodes over the 13 years where Bobby, for some reason or other, ended up in a bed, whether in a coma or dying or asleep or something. Trust me, if Bobby's got a dramatic speech lying in bed, Jared is at the end of the bed twisting my toes. But I don't know if that counts as a prank or just,
being an asshole.
I mean, they have pulled some big pranks, but I was never really, the closest I ever came to being even near one, much less part of it, was, I forget the circumstances years ago, but they, Jared and Misha had some kind of bet, and Misha paid off in like 10,000 pennies dumped in Jared's trailer, and then Jared took the 10,000 pennies and dumped them in Misha's car. So I was around when that happened. I was on the set around the time that happened. That's as close to a real prank as I've ever seen on the show. But maybe they just don't do it because they respect my professionalism. I think that's it.
That might be it, or Jim's pretty much a badass too, so they might have been afraid of getting hurt. Yeah, because old guys know how to hurt you.
Beware an old man in a profession where men die young.
Well, I love you guys both in Supernatural very much. I also love you in Deadwood and Jason Goes to Hell. In fact, when I saw Steven, I ran up to him this morning and said, "The Duke! I mean, the Duke!" And I'm just wondering if Ellsworth and the Duke, if you would both be interested in taking those characters any further, because I love Deadwood. I don't know why it ended. They're very different movies from each other. But you're both just amazing in both of those, and I was just wondering how you would feel about going further.
Oh, I would have, I mean, I said this before I ever got involved with Supernatural, but in a lot of ways it still holds true. I would have happily played Ellsworth on Deadwood for the rest of my life. That was just the greatest written role I've ever had, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'd have been very happy to play it for many, many years.
I know you had to compromise yourself with the language.
Oh yeah, it was, I had to sublimate my natural bawdiness to clean up my act for Deadwood. That's a joke. When Deadwood first premiered, there was all this talk about the language, both the poetry and the profanity. And I was, my first real taste of fame, I was driving somewhere listening to NPR, and they were doing a story on Deadwood and the language, and they ran a clip from the show, and it was my opening monologue in the pilot. And I heard myself on the radio going, bleep, 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 bleep. And that's when I knew we were going to be a hit. But yeah, I had to I had to tone down my own natural. No, that's not true. Answer your part of it.
First of all, thank you for the compliment. And it's not Craig Duke. I don't know how many other people saw Jason Goes to Hell, but I get killed in the damn movie. So, yes, I would have been interested in carrying on, because that franchise will probably do a few more. And I've seen a few of them, and Craig Duke seems to have been the first one who really aggressively was a badass who went after these kinds of monsters. So I would have loved to have continued to be that bounty hunter who hunted down and helped to find, these kinds of monsters. And it would have been a great role. And I love the damn cowboy hat. I love the outfit. I was crazy, which was my idea. I actually told them, originally they had that character as like a Columbo kind of character. He was in a wrinkled up trench coat, and somebody said that he was they had done that character before. But they offered me that role very early in my career. They offered me that role as opposed to having an audition for it. And I had the nerve to say, I'll do it, but I want to design my own costume. And they let me. So because I owned that coat, the Australian Outback coat, I owned that coat. And they found this fabulous cowboy hat for me. And at that time, I was a cowboy. I was wearing cowboy in my personal life. A lot of cowboy boots, a lot of cowboy hats and shit, and that's why I wanted to do it.